Wrong intro music. Right intro music. Here we are. That might not be the right one. The other one might have been. Who knows? Either way, we did get some intro, so I have two. I don't ever remember which is which. Alright. So, you know what? Let's go with this music this time around. I want to do something a little bit different from a recap music. This one. Go with this one for now. Alright, so last time you guys did a lot. You guys did a lot of stuff last time.
Yes, we did.
You guys fought the animated armors, and you figured out that each one created a piece of the key that you needed to get into the room where you were getting the indicator that Graz, Renew, and Orbital were located, and by all means probably Sandor. So you fought them. Then you took a long rest in the inn per the invitation of Sandor to do, so that you were ready to meet. So you opened the door that the key unlocked, and you found a portal on the floor. Stepped on said portal, and you entered into a very large, ritualistic looking chamber. Ahead of you, you saw there were 4 glass tubes that had Orbital, it had Graz Renew, it had Zombie, it had everyone that you have kind of met before in them. Somar, everyone was there. And there was a man at the other side of what looked like a barrier standing alongside Casimir, which after a couple of minutes you realized was Sandor, the big boss man. So you guys started talking for a little while. You learned about his history, in that he is not originally of this plane, that he was murdered by Tharizdun and was reawoken on this plane, with his magic much less than what it was before. He ended up in recalling a lot of his past necrotic magics, but he wanted something more, so he sought out the outcast magic users from Vasquiat, who were magical magicians and engineers, and he learned the magic of artifice effectively. He was you then entered into a vision that he provided all of you on an island which Marin recognized as his homeland. You see that he was testing the machines in the base of a volcano, utilizing the magma as the heat source, and you saw that he lost control of it, and instead of sticking around to, be obliterated, he used a scroll and teleported away. You saw that the volcano erupted, taking vengeance on the island, destroying a lot of the island, if not most of it, its entirety, and completely reshaping its natural forms. But the vision did pan out to see that quite a few boats were able to escape the island, going in different directions. Coming out of that vision, talked to him a little bit more. He said that didn't work, so he split his research and focused on reviving the dead and controlling those, and controlling the dead that he revives, as well as utilizing anyone he controlled to do his bidding, and he created himself a new research base, aka where you guys are right now. He then described to you that the more people he could control, the more power he could obtain, the more life he could siphon, the longer he could live, giving him the ability to figure out how to get back to his reality. He offered for all of you to join him, and after some lengthy discussion of the pros and cons of it, you guys opted to do that. You gave him a vial of each of your blood, and he said that a legendary artifact level tome would be something that would be quite beneficial in his furthering of his research and obtaining of his power, as well as things you might want to accomplish. But it would take him minimum 24 hours to be able to find the right direction of that, as well as figuring out a plan for what missions to send you on if that wasn't what you intended to do immediately, since he didn't actually think you would accept in joining him. So that's kind of where you find yourself now, at the back end of that conversation, still in this ritual chamber here. Oh man, that music was too cool. I'm bringing it back.
That music was awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm bringing the music back. We'll just go to here. It's like here. Here we go. So you guys are just after where we find you guys now. You were just after the part in the conversation where you fully accepted his offer to work with him, for him, gave him your blood. This barrier is still somewhat up, but it's slowly fading. And he said that it would be 24 hours before he would have any further information if going after the tome was in your plans, or just in general, what he would have you do. So you can still very clearly have conversation with him if you so choose, or you can do whatever you want. That choice is yours. So that's where we find ourselves.
Well, thank you so much, Sandor, for being reasonable.
Oh, but of course, you were the reasonable ones. You came in with the intent to murder and decided that wasn't going to happen. I appreciate that.
Do you guys have anything else to talk about?
I feel like we made a list the other day, but now I can't find it.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. There we go.
Yeah, pretty recent stuff.
I was like, didn't we just talk about things? But like, completely no thoughts in my brain. I mean, those are. You had things you wanted to ask about, Naren?
Just mentally in Jin's head. I was like, do you know where we are? Should we like leave and wait for him to contact us? And I will repeat the process with Imric as well.
I'm gonna. I don't know if I can respond back in my head, but I'm gonna think real hard. I don't fucking know where we are.
Oh,
yeah,
we teleported, didn't we?
Yeah, in your head, I was like, yeah, I know I shouldn't ask you. Sorry about that.
I've Sandor, where are we exactly?
You're in my my research lab in my study.
But where is that in the world?
Ah. Well, it's not really in the world. It's my own little pocket plane, my own little demi-plane. Or really, if it's easier to understand, it's more of like my own mansion, my own magical mansion that I teleported you into, and I made it just look like this. Yes. So.
Ew. Jean, that doesn't make any sense for Jean, but makes sense to me.
The portal you stepped on was effectively the front door.
Interessant. And so to leave, we just go back out through the door that we came?
You see down here, I'll draw a little circle. It's not so much a it's not so much a teleportation pad anymore. It actually just looks like a door, like a square door. So
And how did Orbel and Gretrenu get in and out of here?
oh, they had keys that let them go through those two doors, and they stepped on the teleportation circle like you did, and then they were here.
And so where is Orbel now?
Oh, I sent her back home.
Ah, shit, that may be maybe causing some issue when we go back. It's gonna be awkward.
Hmm.
What is going to be awkward?
Well, we left a letter on the door, and we took
Oh.
the potion.
Oh.
We can
Well,
deal
I
with
mean,
that.
sorry, go ahead.
We can deal with that when we get there, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I assume as a very powerful wizard, as you are, you can probably find us pretty easily. I
mean,
I propose that we head back.
you did just give me your blood, so yes, I can track you quite easily, as we discussed prior to you giving me your blood.
Yep. So I guess we'll wait for your news in 24 hours.
I mean, you're welcome to. I mean, I can send you messages. I have the ability to just send messages across the plane. So if you wish to go and investigate other things, I can send you what I need, or I can send an animal messenger. I can send you the request that I need of you when I need to. That won't be a problem.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't have anything else to really ask. I thought this was a very productive conversation.
Yes. Oh, and just for your own, because I can read it in all of your body language. The nervousness of me being able to hear your thoughts is only really something that I can do in
He's
my
reading our minds!
in my own domain.
No.
In my own domain is the only place I have this
in the own
capability.
domain. Gotcha.
Short of casting other magical spells outside of here, but while in here, I am a full knowledge of everything that is said or thought or done. So.
Gotcha. You know, sort of, it's a new partnership. We just, you know.
And if anything, for myself, it's mainly a security feature so that I can tell when people are trying to plan to, try to attack me.
Murder
if that was
you?
the case.
Of course.
Yes. As you know, I've already been murdered once. I'd really like to avoid that a second time.
You don't. You won't happen to have like any protection from Theris Dune coming into my dreams, right? Because he's not gonna be too happy in the future.
Yeah. So, I don't, unfortunately.
So, no, I can't help you. You're fucked.
But I do believe, just kind of, he kind of swirls the vial of your blood around a little bit, and you see that his eyes glow this, like, greenish, bluish kind of color. And then as he kind of stares at your blood, it kind of glows a similar color.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, looking at the magic that's in your blood, it seems you have sort of a natural resistance to the psychic or like the mental impingements and damages. So you could just naturally be developing resistance to Therastune, which would be, for all points and purposes, for you and for me, very beneficial.
Perfect.
Now, resistance, remember, is not immunity. He is also a deity and could still, if he really chose to, break into whatever he wants. So keep that in mind. But it looks like you're building up a tolerance or a slight resistance to them.
Perfect.
It might just mean that the brain pain you get after a visit will be less.
Gotcha.
A headache rather than a migraine, for example.
I'm just trying not to go through what you went through.
Yeah, I don't recommend murder and waking up in a different reality. That was, not the
Yeah,
best.
didn't sound great.
Mm. Well,
But
is there a place you would like to go? I can send you back to Willand if you don't wish to wait on a boat. Do you wish to go and stay upstairs, back in the main, in portion of the laboratory? Do you wish to investigate the island a little bit more? Not that there's much up there, but you could have a
I was
beach day.
going. Is there a reason for us to investigate the rest of the island now that we know what we came? We sort of did what we came for in a roundabout sort of way.
I mean, you could have a couple of beach days, if that's your thing.
What is a beach day?
Sandor looks at the other two of you. Have none of you ever had a
I will
beach day?
yeah I will show her.
Okay. Well, for me, a beach day is relaxing in the sun and tanning my pale skin. So, raising dead fish.
do you guys want to go have a beach day? We can have a beach day at the town. We
Yeah.
don't.
Of course.
Yeah, we don't gotta wait here.
Well, I can send you back to the town. I can send you to Orbel's place if you so choose, or
That would be so awkward to just show up in her place, but I also love it.
do we?
Sorry, that was out of character. If it's not in a French accent, it's not in
I mean,
character.
I'm looking to Jean at that one.
I do not think we want to be inside her house. But perhaps no, we can be inside her house. Let's go. Fuck that.
What the? Okay. Are you sure, Jean? Are you sure that's what we want to do?
Yeah,
No,
that
I am
sounds a
not.
good idea.
Believe. I have this strange feeling in the pit of my stomach that I do not quite understand. And I don't like it.
Yeah. Jean, it might be a very serious conversation ahead. with Orville.
I think I am aware of that.
Do you think
And
you can
you-
handle it?
Like the way that Jean like when you say like I think I can handle that, you've seen Jean like reach for her sword multiple times, and you can see the instinct in her is her way of handling that involves her sword, and that's her gut reaction. No insight check required on that one.
Ooh. I see.
or if you would
I
rather
think
not.
we should go to the beach first.
I can
Yeah.
I can certainly I can teleport you to the docks if that makes it easier for you.
I think that'd be perfect. Let's wait on Orbital for a second. Thank you so much, Sandor.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, let me go find the right scroll that I need. And you see that he kind of goes over to his bookshelf over there. He kind of moves over here a little bit, digs through some stuff. You see everything's pretty meticulously organized. It's like conjuration, abjuration, blah 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 blah. Here we are. And he pulls it out, closes everything back up, drops this barrier completely. Oh no, I can't just click on it, it won't go away.
Time to kill him.
Time to kill him. Drops the barrier that was there and walks up down the stairs and hands you he'll give it to you, Emmerich, since he knows you're arcane focused. Gives you a scroll of teleport.
We have to waste the scroll of teleport to get
I
home. Can we just walk out
know.
now? Can we
I'm
just walk
so
out now
sad.
and wait for the boat to get back? Because like
I mean, yeah, you
I
can.
want...
You guys can also just keep the scroll. I can make more.
I mean, what if we want to use it to get back, right? Like,
Oh,
Well,
well, that's easy.
I was about to say,
That's easy enough. Here, hold on. And he goes around back over here, goes through one of. It just looks like an old vase. Digs through the bottom, and you hear what sounds like coins jingling around. And he pulls out just this like palm-sized, just trinket. It looks just like a very small skull of maybe like a rat or something, and throws it to you. Just kind of throws it your way. It's bronze covered, and says, "Yeah, if you just say, take me to Sandor, this will bring you right back here. Once a week, you can teleport here with that.
Perfect. Okay.
But you have to be holding it and actually think about wanting to come here. Don't, if you just randomly just say, take me to Sandor, it won't do anything. You have to actually hold it, channel magic into it, and then...
Do we all have to, like, hold hands as we do that? Will we accidentally take stragglers who are in the vicinity with us?
You know what? Yes, you should all hold hands.
I feel like he is patronizing us.
Yes, I 100% am. You don't have to.
See, this isn't fair. We can't read minds like you.
Oh, that wasn't me reading minds. I was very clearly chuckling while saying it, so, you know. But no, you can if you want to. You don't have to, though.
But I stand by the other part of the question. If someone else, let's say we are, like, fighting someone and we want to be like, actually, no, let's dip and use this to get out of there, will they come with us and then we've brought the fight to you accidentally?
I mean, technically, yes. But, you know, it's fine. If you accidentally bring someone, I'll just utilize them in my research.
This is an amazing tool, people. This
Also,
is fantastic.
it's a once a week use. It's not all the time. And if you decide there are some people that you might want to send my way for research purposes, feel free to trick them into a teleport and just send them to me, and I will research them.
I love the idea of being able to just send him test subjects, but I also hate it.
This is amazing.
This is how you sign people up for the MLM. You just send them back.
This is how the MLM works. Can we interest you in science? Oh, this is the science.
No? Well, too bad.
Well, fantastic. Sandor, thank you so much once again. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
I have nothing else I need to do here.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you guys are just gonna go have a couple beach days and then wait for your boat, or are you teleporting back to the dock?
I think to the dock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, you, as you unravel the scroll, you see that it is written primarily in common. It's got lots of arcane words. There's some other languages in there that you don't quite understand, but you can put enough of it together just by channeling your magic into it, and the fact that you can comprehend languages, so you can focus on it for a minute. And it basically is the teleport spell. It takes you about 15 seconds to read it. You read it out loud and think of where you and your compatriots wish to go, and you guys can teleport to Willand, to the docks of Willand, and it actually doesn't take you to the one that you left, because you guys came from this bottom one at the Arisen Harbor. It takes you to one that you haven't been to. It takes you to the far one, but you're still in Willand. You're just in a different spot of Willand. So.
Well, that
Wow.
is me, Ahmed.
That was...
I feel like things went differently than we expected to.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys. I say... we get his... Okay, how do you guys feel about him?
I need a break.
You need a break. Marin, I think we can try to like suck as much information and resources out of him, and then we kill him.
There's a lot of white noise coming from your mic there, Marin.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Come on, Marin.
Come on.
What are you doing, man?
Oh yeah, because I have my windows open and it's like windy as hell outside. One
Oh.
second.
Yep, that's probably.
No, when you said Windows was open, I thought you meant your computer.
Me too.
And I was like, oh, that's a weird thing for Windows to be doing. But you meant
What
an actual
computer?
window.
The Windows.
Because I can
works
tell
fine.
it's my mic broken or it is my like they're just like noise in my background because I have I live by a really loud street and occasionally like
Yeah.
you can hear like sirens going through like probably 5 times a night.
Yeah, it sounded like a
So-
window fan or something. So you're much better
Yeah.
now. You don't sound like we're in a
Okay.
hurricane with you. So here we are.
Oh, you know we are standing at the dock, it's just the breeze of the
You,
sea.
you did whoosh.
Yeah,
whoosh.
exactly.
And as you appear, you do appear right on the edge of the dock, and you do startle a couple people. And you see a couple halflings fall into the water because they don't expect all of a sudden 3 people to just appear in front of them.
Oh no.
And they look up at you and they just start yelling at you like, "Blah, blah, blah, what the hell? Watch where you're going!" Blah blah. And they swim.
Oh,
they,
sorry,
they swim to the shore and pull themselves back up. But the scroll that you read disintegrates.
Do you guys want to get like a half day of a vacation before we deal with other shit?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Go
guys.
on vacation.
Uh,
is-
yeah, we will show you. Is there like, Alex, is there like a beach area around here, like you know, or similar kind resort?
Somewhere in this shoreline, is there a beach?
There's
Like,
not
but like, is it in the
It could be
city or is it
city.
outside of the city?
there's not like resorts per se. There are like waterfront housing and some restaurants and stuff like that. So I mean, you could definitely go and have like dinner at the outside part of a waterfront restaurant, but they don't have like because it's more of like a fishing village, a fishing city, and it's not like super wealthy in most of the places. Even though there are some really rich areas, those are more of like inner parts of the city. But there are a few nicer restaurants that have like waterfront property where you can fish, you can catch your own food, you can swim if you want to. There's definitely some good swimming spots in the ocean right there though.
Just take a breather, guys.
I mean that sounds good. to me.
You know,
Um,
I'm proud of us, guys. There's no one else I'd rather go on this adventure with. And yeah, that just good job. That's all. Anyways, let's get going. Rick opens up to nothing.
And Rick opens up to
Wait, what
nothing.
did you do?
It's all good. It's all good. Let's go get something to eat. Yeah. Yeah, let's go eat
And
something.
Rick is like, you guys are my best friends, and we just sit there like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys spend the afternoon and into the evening just relaxing, having food.
Let's go to the
drinks.
beach each. Let's go get away.
Exactly.
Hey, what are they gonna say? Can I drink?
Yo.
You throw your own little beach party. Your pets are with you. You're having a good time. Just relax.
Gina's like, am I supposed to take the armor off before I go in the water?
Yeah,
That's
you know it's
better
gonna
practice.
get
You
rusty.
don't wanna, yeah, you don't want the thing to rust.
Wait, Gene, you see that? There's a fin sticking out of the ocean. I think that's a shark. You should go kill it.
Without my armor and
Yeah,
myself?
you got
and all
this.
of
You
the
got
things-
this.
All right, I'm going to go get
I believe in
something.
you, Gene.
Um,
Have fun.
Jean just like splish splashes into the water and then like looks around and doesn't see shit and like hands on hips.
Roll a perception check.
So perceptive.
Well, you do actually see a shark.
My God, really?
Yeah.
How far out?
You can swim out to it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go punch a shark.
All
That
right.
seems like a great idea.
Can
With
we
no
tell
regrets.
Jin is going after a shark.
Yeah.
You just told me to go after a shark. What am I
You
gonna do?
got this, Gene.
Go ahead and roll
Let's
a.
I believe in
it's
you.
It's a smaller shark. It's only about 8 feet long. Go ahead and roll me a unarmed attack if you wish to punch a shark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch a shark.
Alright. You hit it. Roll me damage.
Oh my god, Mary, do you see that? She's actually fighting it.
What do you want me to roll for it?
I think it's just, if you just click on unarmed strike, it should just give you what it is. I think it's,
It-
it might just be your strength modifier.
Yeah, I think it's just my strength modifier, which is fine.
Yeah. Yeah. 6 definitely does some damage. You have 2 attacks if you wish to attack it again.
I forgot I can attack twice.
Go, Gene!
Uh-huh.
You got this!
You hit it. So 6 more.
And it'll be
12.
another 6, yeah.
Mary.
You just
you
whap
ever-
whap this shark, which is unsuspecting. And this 8-foot shark, as you bop it in the nose twice, stripping more than half of its hit points away,
Oh my god.
it turns tail and swims away very quickly,
Oh.
slapping water in your direction. But you know,
Pussy!
it doesn't speak common, so it doesn't understand what you yell.
Good try, Gene.
You did beat up a shark,
I-
though.
You almost
will-
got it.
I shake my fist. I will get you next time! Guys, the new BBEG is just this shark.
Yeah.
Comes back in a pack.
Yep.
You know, that was really impressive. I didn't expect. Did you, Mary? Did you expect that? She looked like she was really winning that.
Yeah, I mean, she's a strong, capable lady. Were you sure? This is the first time you're doing. Probably yes.
Good job, Gene.
I feel like Jean would have a lot of scars on, like, her arm. Like, pretty much in any noticeable place that isn't, like, her hands. You would notice, like, a lot of little scars.
Dude. I'm not.
I
Right.
turn into a swimming thing and jump into the water.
I'll
For
just
sure.
be on the beach with my book,
You beat
I'm
it,
just
you go.
gonna.
chilling.
I'm assuming you with a swim speed as whatever swimming creature you are significantly faster than Jean. But she's still gonna like try to chase you around a little bit just for the fun of it.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're like double the speed, so this isn't exactly a fair fight.
Let me see. I forgot. I need to pull up that wild shape that you gave me.
What are you
Man,
turning
well
into?
shaped list.
A reef shark? Or like an octopus?
Well, I want something that has a good strength to it too.
Oh. Well,
Uh,
fun fact, a reef shark, which is the stat block I was using for the shark, has a 14 strength and a 40 swim speed. And it's a CR 1/2. So it only has
Jeez.
22 HP though, so you did almost beat it up.
You know what? While they're in the water, I would love to get us some really nice food, and for it to be ready when they get out.
Okay. You for
If
sure.
there's like a restaurant or something nearby.
Yeah, there's definitely a restaurant nearby, and you can
Oh,
go
fantastic.
pick it up and have it at the beachside.
Picnic.
I will be a big crocodile. Or in this case, probably alligator. Be a big alligator,
Jesus.
and I will try to wrestle a bit with Jane in the water if she wants to.
You're gonna death roll Gene as an
Gene
alligator.
just has no fear.
That's funny.
I'm
Well,
100% gonna wrestle my crocodile buddy.
Go ahead and roll opposed acrobatic athletics checks.
Okay, let me pull out the crocodile first.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to pull a
Why-
token
why-
out if you don't
okay.
want to. You can, but you don't have to.
Hmm?
Oh, if you want, he doesn't have to pull a token out if he doesn't want to.
Mhm.
Is it athletic? I can just roll a strength check then.
Yeah, just throw a strength check. It should just let you. Just doing it from
It's
the
11.
11. There you go. 22.
Yeah.
You're winning that that combat check against an alligator. Although here's the thing. Now that you're underwater, Jean, now any checks that you make, because you're not holding your breath while fighting, that's just not practical, they would be at disadvantage. So, because, drowning. So. Alright, well, you still would win that one. If you guys wish to continue, you more than certainly can. Just keep rolling checks. Spends the day at the beach.
Sure.
Best of 3.
Yeah, that's always do better than mine. All you need to roll is roll
14. Up, almost. There you go. Yeah, just see who gets best of 5. Why not?
Okay.
3.
If only cameras
Oh,
were a thing, I
10.
would be
All right.
recording this.
All right. Can you beat a
No.
10, Marin?
He's beat a 10 every other time.
Oh,
Watch him
I
roll.
can.
Watch him roll
I
a
will
9.
go again.
Yeah.
Where that's still a 10.
Hey, you won that round though. You're fighting back. All right, go again.
Uh,
No.
Oh no. All right, Jean pulls it through and takes the fight.
Yeah.
I guess at that point I will try to swim up with her and just
Oh yeah.
go
Good
back to
try, Baron. You almost had it.
It's all you saw was like splashing underwater, and the crowd from the beach just saw a half giant woman just fighting a shark and then an alligator just because.
Yeah, are there a lot of people on this beach?
There are now.
Okay.
There
They just
are.
see me cheering.
We'll say there's about 10 people on the beach. A couple families.
Did you hear about the
and
half
maybe-
giant that went and punched a shark?
Dude, we're gonna be the talk of the town.
At least the talk of this part of the town.
That's God, we're so popular.
Get beat.
As we are like I change back to my human form. I will go sit down by the sand. I don't know Imrik's return at this point or not, but I will try to start a small fire to make some tea.
Yeah. You can
How
do
do I keep the sand out of my armor? It seems impossible.
Wait,
You-
did you go in with your armor?
No, but I had to take my armor off when we got to the beach, and so my armor is just like in a pile over there. But now I see that it is sandy, and as I've come out of the water, the sand is touching every. I am pure sand. Now that I am wet sand now.
Come sit by the fire, and you will dry it off.
No,
everything.
the sand. You know, I don't. You might just need to do it the old-fashioned way and brush it off, Gene.
It like she like tries to demonstrate that it's just sticking to her wet hand now.
You know, maybe we can find a wizard on the beach. Are there any wizards on the beach? Or people that look magically with their pointy hats?
Go ahead and roll
That
perception.
seems racist. Do they have a pointy hat?
I'm looking for someone who can cast prestidigitation.
Okay.
Mm.
You don't see anyone wearing a hat casting magic, but you do see some parents brushing sand off their kids. Just like
Wait.
with their hands just brushing sand off of their children.
That's too labor intensive. We gotta figure something else out.
We have to set a trap for the sand.
Mara, do you know how to cast prestidigitation? Is that the spell name?
Press the
Yeah,
digitation.
prestidigitation.
What is it?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
I believe.
Prestidigitation.
Press
Used
the
to it.
digitation.
Marin was sitting there, kind of just poking, a small pile of bonfire he made, and be like, "You'll get used to it." He just FYI, he's from an island, so this is normal to him. So he does, and then I was like, "Just come take a seat, and you'll get used to it. It goes away once you try."
I do not like it. I'm gonna go back into the water and get rid of it. And goes back into the water and like washes it all off. And then just stares at the sand going, shit, this is just gonna happen again, isn't it? This is just me at the beach, for the record. This is what I do at the beach. I get sandy and then I go, oh, I'll wash it off, and then I go, hold up, wait. Now I'm stuck.
Now I'm stuck in the middle of this moist, sandy
I-
hell.
If you ever return to the beach, you will see me making the tea that I took from Orbu.
Nice.
It's the lavender.
Well, the
scent
lavender
tea.
tea.
As your tea is finished brewing, Imric, you return with the food that you had purchased. It's still hot and toasty. and you arrive to Jean sitting in the water looking pensively but disgustedly at the sand on the beach, and Marin finishing up brewing some tea.
Guys, I brought fried fish and chips, and fried chicken. They're delicious. Trust me, guys.
I was
Flaky.
about to say I have not
tender.
tried either of these delicacies, but I
It's-
am.
It's just fish.
Do you have
um,
protein powder?
Don't have any protein powder. I'm sorry, but
That is what I am used to eating.
it's this really nice fish, freshly caught from the ocean. Just put in some batter like flour, and then thrown in some like boiling oil. Turns out to be flaky, golden, crispy, delicious. Give it a try. There's some sauce here if you guys want to try it.
I mean, Jean will try it. Jean has eventually, at some point, come to sit by the fire, annoyingly covered in wet sand, and as it slowly dries off.
Yeah, I'll start digging into my delicious fish and chips.
You guys have fish, chips, tea, and
Can I roll for how much I like the fish and chips?
yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll a d20, and high is good. Oh, I don't like it very much.
It's not
It's fine.
It's not bad food. It's just not necessarily to your preference. So
I can tell that it doesn't have the nutrients to fuel a good fight.
it's not red meat, which is what you're used to. So, it's very light. Doesn't feel filling. If you
I
want
eat
to.
like 5 pieces, and I'm still like, is there more?
So do you don't like fish in general, or you just?
Just likes to feel full from a meal, I would think.
Hmm.
I also imagine that being where you're from, they're probably feeding you very hearty, nutrient-dense meals because you're training all the
100%.
time.
100%. I mean, that's why I asked about protein powder. And everything is as very utilitarian food. Like, you don't eat food for it to be tasty. But even I acknowledging this for Jean, she's gotta love the chips part of the fish and chips, because I am just so pro potato that I can't even imagine role playing a world.
Potatoes.
I can't even imagine a world role playing a character that didn't like the potato part of a meal.
I agree. The potato part is my favorite part.
It's the best part.
It truly is.
But you guys enjoy an evening here with your food, your drink. You see the sun starts to set a little bit over the ocean, and you have the nice sunbeams kind of settling over the deep darkness of the ocean. You can kind of see out towards the island. You can't see the island, but you can look in its general direction, knowing where you were not a few hours ago.
Good day, guys. Great day.
So, what do both of you want to do moving forward?
I have another target I need to find.
Do you know who that is?
I pull out my holy symbol thingy. Is it giving me any additional information?
Nope.
Didn't think so. I have a suspicion that I need to perhaps check in, maybe? I'm not actually 100% sure. Maybe I have to wait. Maybe I have to check in. I'm not sure. I have only vibes to go off of.
Where are you from?
That's a
not
really
your
good
hometown,
question.
but the camp.
Where am I from? I feel like this came up at some point. Like, I feel like I knew at some point in my life, but I don't have that in my notes.
So, what would your organization, group, tribe refer to their residents as? Just as a training site? Is it their camp? Is it their home? A town? What would you refer to that as?
I want to say training site and or camp feels like it's the most accurate description of what they would call where they're from.
Okay.
So
you are from a place named Still Spear Garrison. So it's more of...
It's still a spear.
Yep. It's like a small outpost with your entire organization of folks living there, and where you were specifically training is one of the training grounds that's a couple of days from it, where you go out and you get sent on specific, hey, you're going there for this week-long, really hard training course.
You're going for boot camp, yeah.
But the actual place where the primary residence and where the entirety of your grouping of folks reside is still Spear Garrison.
I tell them I am from the Still Spear Garrison. Do you know where that is?
I mean, I have no idea, but you are from there, so you know where it is, right?
I mean, like, theoretically, I know, like, approximately its geographic location.
Theoretically.
You
Can you point on a map?
Yes, let me grab it here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can make a better marking. You are... I'm gonna not do it in green on green because that's not gonna work out well for me. We'll do it in red, and it will be a little rectangle. So Steel Spear Garrison is about right here. So
Yeah, that tracks.
yeah, you're from the Zeflex Empire.
I was gonna say that I was from the Zeflex Empire, but I was also like, I don't feel like that is helpful enough information to state that.
Yep, you're from
So,
the garrison is here. It's been known to relocate a couple times in its history, just based on
yeah.
environmental
It's
things.
not 100% stationary,
Mhm.
but it tries to stay around the same general area.
Yep, it's there.
More or less.
And Emmerich is from the portion of Vasquet, and then Marin, if we remember, your island was down right there. Yep.
One of these few islands.
Yep, down in the ocean area.
Yeah.
So you are the furthest away from home compared to all these other folk. Because you guys right now are like over.
Where are we right now?
You're like over here-ish.
Oak.
Like over
Wait,
in this
can you,
general
can you,
area.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's sort of where I thought we were. Okay.
I thought we were farther up north.
You're along the coast in either this section or this section. I have to look. I forgot to draw it on here. I drew it on another map that I have somewhere. I just have to find specifically where it is. So.
Gotcha.
So, Jin needs to go. Maybe go back. Imric, what's your
It's
plan?
also possible that I could perhaps make contact without physically going back. So, we may not need to spend days walking. But there are theoretically other ways of contacting. I think I've heard of the mail system and or magic that can be used to communicate.
Yeah, you guys can, if you know anybody that has the sending spell, you can certainly send a message and see if that helps you check in.
Sending.
There you go.
And and does he know the people well enough from my dream to
You
send
just-
them a sending?
Really gotta describe them, dude.
But you were in my
But
dream,
you've
so
seen
you would have
Oh.
seen them.
Ooh.
That's what I'm asking about. Is the dream enough for you to have like a fairly strong visual of who you're sending it to? Because you met them once upon a dream.
That is up to you, if you feel like it is, Marin or Emmerich.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Me?
Well. Okay. It all relies on this. Can you tell me who that guy's name was, Gene?
Oh. Okay, which guy are you talking about?
The guy who you were talking to when you got your power. if that's what you want to call it, your resistance thing.
Was that Vargal? I don't actually remember.
Vavu?
Or was it Vavu? I was gonna say, was it one of those two? When I got my like resistance to damage power thing.
That was from Varagal, Master Land.
That was from Vargal.
Uh-huh.
But I think did he see Vavu? Because I feel like Vavu was the one who sent me on my way slightly more.
Vavu was the one who gave you the mission originally. And
Yeah,
when you
but
were
also
in your dream, if I recall, they all saw Alathia, Ilamak, Varagal, and I don't think you spoke to Vavu in your dream, but I think you did look up and see him kind of looking down, kind of overseeing everything.
Do you remember the guy, the person with the robes, and they looked kind of ominous up in that? Do you remember that one? Vavu?
Sure. They're ominous, of course. His name is Vavu.
Vavu.
Great.
Gina is slowly questioning this and wondering if she's gonna get killed for this, for sending a message through someone else. Slowly debating the intelligence of this.
Did your people never tell you what to do once you finish your mission?
I'm not going to lie to you, I do not think they expected me to get this far.
Suicide.
I
No.
So they sent you out for a suicide mission, and there's no reason for you to return to them. Like,
but I could return in glory, having done. Look, there is a lot of no. Jean wouldn't say there's a lot of childhood trauma. I would say there's a lot of childhood trauma. I didn't realize this is a thing I do every freaking game until I started watching the videos of Hold Up. This is a thing. Jean, I think Jean would just be like, you don't understand the power of proving somebody wrong.
Prove them wrong by never going back, living your
No,
life.
that would-
You know.
That would prove them right.
you
That
will
I
never
am.
get stronger by proving yourself, and you'll never get it right by proving yourself. For someone else, all you need to do is for yourself.
I do not understand.
If you live your life how you want to live it, you're proving to them that they have no control over it. And that you won in the end.
But then who would control me?
Nobody, Gene. You. That's the point.
You, yes.
How would I know what to do without a purpose in life?
Well, shit. That's just something
Anything.
you gotta figure out.
Right now, we are going out to complete this task for this guy, and if you two are kind enough, you may be able to help me kill him one day. And whatever Imrik's up to, we are able to help him. And that's why you made friends, and that's what friends are for. And that's what adventuring are for.
Adventuring is for making friends
And money.
and money. What?
Gene,
Not what is. Never mind.
we can go see the world and go do whatever we want. We don't gotta listen to anyone. You don't gotta send a message back to those people. They obviously wanted you to die. And you know what? Let them believe that you're dead. I can even still send the message and say, "Hey, fuck you. Gene isn't coming back." And then you're free.
First of all, that is a terrible idea. I just want to, Jean looks you in the eye, 100% serious, no shenanigans or sarcasm in her eyes at all. Do not send them a message saying "fuck you." They will kill you and me. That will literally make us be the next target. You do realize that. And if they find out I am alive, that they will make me be their next target. Also, if I was going to decide to have fucking free will, why would I have killed Gazra New yesterday? No, I have to commit to what I have decided to do. And I earn what I would deserve in afterlife.
Jean, you killed Grasnaru because you were given a mission of killing him. And now you have finished that mission, and it's the time for you to go do other things.
Like, kill other people. Oh, quietly. We're on the beach right now. Like, kill other people. That is my mission.
That is an option, yeah.
But you do it of your own free will.
Yeah. You don't let other people tell you to kill someone.
Kill whoever you want, but do it because you want to.
Thank you. That's.
I
I think out of the many times that we try to convince you, this is the time that come out the best. Sorry, keep going.
I love the concept of a while ago y'all taught about, compassion and mercy, and now you're like, kill whoever you want to, but it gotta be for you. It's for you. I mean, I have never done anything for myself. It is always for the good of, I'm not sure if it was for good. Someone said that you can be bad and know that you are bad, and that feels bad. I felt like always doing what you were told was what was good. And now I'm being told that I have to think for myself, and that sounds hard.
You get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it, Gene? What happens if you try it for a couple days and then if you don't like it, you could go back?
How does one try? I don't quite understand.
Do what we did today. Have fun at the beach. Forget about the mission.
I'm sorry, having fun at the beach is deciding to do what you want to do?
Yeah. You are not doing something that someone else tell you to do.
But
Well,
you
I mean,
told us,
you know,
no, you told us to go to the beach. You, and like points at you. Fully serious. No, you said to go to the beach. I never said to go to
you are the
I've
one
never
that
been to the
jumped
beach.
into the water too. And I follow you down there.
Because you told me to go punch the shark.
I suggest you to. First of all, I did not say anything. That was incorrect.
And wasn't it fun?
It was so much fun. But it was not my idea. I did not do it out of my
But
choice. I did it because you told me to.
But now the next time you see a shark, you know it's fun. You can do it without anyone telling you to do it.
I look out in the water in the darkness. Do I see any more sharks?
Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage. You hear the splashing and sloshing of waves and water, but you don't. You hear what's probably like dolphins or sharks or fish just like jumping and splashing in the water, but you don't see anything. The fire does not put off that far of a glow.
Oh yeah. I'm aware.
Yeah, this is basically like a high school beach party with 3 people discussing murder and what to do with their futures.
That's kind of the vibe.
And how to think for yourself.
This is the best high school beach party I've ever been to, guys.
I handed Jane a cup of tea, which, it's the Orbu special.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, she notices. She smells the lavender, and she.
And she will.
Yeah, I think she just kind of like sips it and just like stares at it, for a little bit, as you give her a new cup of tea.
And you know, Gene, following this mission that would be your choice too. That would be no one's. We're telling you to do something else. If you're defying our orders, you're sort of making that decision on your own.
Ooh, I like it. It wasn't a French, so it wasn't a character. So you're telling me that my options here are to follow the orders of you, or try to follow the orders of my clan. I don't know if I have a proper collective noun for them.
Organization, maybe?
My organization. My community.
There you go. That's a good one.
I'm saying your only option here is to do whatever you want, Gene. And if that is following the mission because you think that's what's right, then you made that decision and no one else did.
Just kind of like sipping her tea.
Roll me a history check, Gene.
Oh boy.
I had advantage.
Ooh. I already rolled before that. I'm just so historical, guys.
So you remember that there were times when people have gone out on similar missions and they're only given direction at the beginning, and those that have returned from said missions to your organization alive, successful or failure, have said that they receive inspiration from those that they pledge themselves to, primarily the deity that they pledge themselves to. So focusing and praying, or however you commune with your patron that provides you with your powers, is how a lot of them receive the inspiration on the direction of where to go next as far as their own personal missions. And that your organization values the deific inspiration more than what one of them or one of your own organization would tell you to do. So, for example, they would honor what a god or goddess would inspire you to do over what your leader would tell you to do.
Right. The hierarchy
yeah.
of people telling me what to do. So clearly, what I need to do is let God tell me what to do. That's my solution.
There you go. You do have one.
A god?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
Mm-hmm.
God loves me. Remember when I felt like God loved me?
Mm-hmm.
When I killed Grazernu?
Mm-hmm.
So happy for me.
Good job.
God's,
Good job,
God's
murdering.
favorite. God's favorite soldier. Jean's just like sniffing the lavender in her tea, and sort of looks up. Is this pit in my stomach normal? Am I sick? I have gotten sick before. Not very often, but it is. Is that what this is? Should I start drinking a lot of fluids and things?
I don't think it's sick. I think it's might just be a bit anxious and nervous. Don't know what to do, you know?
What is anxious? There's no mental health training in my community.
It's what you are feeling right now.
It's like, are you worried about what's gonna happen next? That's one symptom of being anxious. Another one is what feels like a pit in your stomach.
I don't. Perhaps there has a pit in my stomach because I did not eat enough fish. Perhaps that is what it is.
Perhaps. Eat to your heart's content, Gene. I'm sure we can find some more fish somewhere.
Yeah, there's a whole
The-
ocean in front of you.
There is an ocean right there. And if you want to go find fish, that's your choice.
No, the last fish I tried to fight out there ran away, so apparently I'm not a very good fisherman.
Do you think it's a good idea to send this message?
To Bavu?
Yeah.
No, do not send anything to him. To them, I forget their gender. I forget my gender sometimes. No, do not. I have never been very good at praying or communicating with God, but perhaps now that I have done something, they will give me a sign. Perhaps I must wait for a sign.
I think that's a good idea.
Speaking of waiting for a sign, that feels like the sort of thing that would happen in a dream, and I am worried about you and your dream and potentially Ferris Dune smiting you in your sleep.
Yeah. I'm trying not to think about that. But maybe it won't happen tonight.
Is there anything that we can do to help?
Not that I can think of. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think there's much. But what comes, and we're gonna deal with it when it gets here. But you want to go to sleep? You want to see if any god will come and talk to you?
Yes, Marion, are there any gods who are planning to come talk to you in your sleep tonight that we need to be worried about?
Take it as a no.
I don't think
So-
Marin heard you.
Oh.
Or they stepped away.
Silence as usually no. He's gazing into the fire. It's very easy to get lost in there.
It's true.
Of
I
course.
heard you.
Memories and all.
The bonfire suddenly jumped like 3 feet tall, and then I was like, wait, what?
We were just wondering, you have any gods or anything coming in your sleep?
The last time I saw the being in my dream, you guys were there. He wasn't really a god. He just a guardian of the forest.
Do you expect them to come in your sleep?
I saw them before. It's not surprising.
Okay. We should not be worried. That is.
We'll be fine.
Very well. Speaking of sleep, where are we doing that?
Oh, I suppose somewhere that we have been to.
It's always been sort of a dream to sleep on the beach. With the
But then what-
waves crashing and
Then we have to take shift.
ah,
We're not sleeping. I'm not sleeping out in the open if you are both asleep.
okay.
It's not my first time.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll take the first watch.
Do I trust that he's not going to sleep through the first watch?
I hope so.
Alright, fair enough.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'll take watch, I swear.
Like, eye fingers, I'm watching you. Wake me up for the next one.
Okay.
and 100% sleeping in my armor on the beach.
Put out the fire and everything.
I mean, you could leave the fire up for
We
you
could
if you
keep
want.
the fire. I mean, we're in the city. I
We're,
don't think
we're in
people have-
civilization, so it's not like it's like a beacon. I mean,
Yeah.
it is sort of a beacon to be like, hey, look, these people with the fire. But it's not like
But-
it's like,
I will genuinely keep watch. And
Is Alex muted?
sleepy time.
Oh, I may have been muted. Whoops.
Okay.
uh-oh.
I
Sure,
thought
Richie.
I thought I was unmuted, but my mic never actually tells me. It doesn't make a beep or anything. I just get told I'm muted if I don't look. I was looking at something else. No, so yeah, you can definitely you can control the fire enough that you can keep it small enough that it doesn't create a big problem for anyone. So, but
I
yeah.
also I don't really want to go to sleep tonight, Alex.
Oh,
So
okay. You want to stay? You want to pull an all-nighter?
yeah, I'm a little bit scared here.
That's like a terrible plan. But yeah, you're right. It's also a good plan.
I'm gonna take a breather this night and not take my chances.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check then. You can
Cool.
definitely get a short rest overnight though, as you're resting and
Okay,
whatnot.
sweet.
So, I mean, yeah, you hang out on the beach. It's a pretty quiet night as far as like beach stuff. Like you hear animals now and again. You see some with your dark vision too. You can see out pretty far. You see that some crabs crawl out from the sand and then crawl back in. Some stuff kind of washes up on the beach and then washes back out. Seaweed, sticks, things like that. The tide comes in pretty close to where you guys are sleeping. It's about 15 feet off of where Genevieve and Marin are asleep, but it doesn't quite come in any closer than that. And then it, throughout the night, kind of starts to back out a little bit. But it's a nice night, staring at the moon, thinking to yourself, having this time just kind of alone. Is there anything in particular you wish to do during your watch?
Not really. Just gonna wait it out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So your watch comes to an
Are
end.
you gonna wake me up, or are you just gonna be like, nah, I'm staying
Nah.
up all night anyway?
I'm the lone watch tonight.
Okay.
You do realize Gina's gonna punch you in the face if you don't wake her up for watch, just for the record.
I do not realize that.
Well, you're
but
gonna
we
find
are,
out.
We are going with it.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and roll me a second perception check then, if you're gonna do all three.
Did that... Roll. Thank you.
Okay. The night continues. You hear some thunder and you see some heat lightning, but no rain or anything like that. It gets a little humid, a little muggy, and your fire starts to die down just a little bit more as it's kind of burning through the materials. But still, nothing too crazy for the night. You can give me one more perception check as you see the sun start to break over the horizon, and you are wired. You are pinching yourself, poking yourself, trying to stay awake. You've now been awake at this point for, once this watch is over, for pretty much about 24 hours. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you get a level of exhaustion. DC 10.
Oh, +5.
You barely made it, but you're like, all right, cool, we're good. I'm awake. So now every 8 hours you stay awake past this, you have to roll another con save, and the DC goes up by 1 every time until you take a long rest. So,
Okay, I got this.
So, and every time you would fail it, you get a level of exhaustion. So just keep that in mind too. So.
Got you.
Yep. But yeah, you're there as the morning wakes. Are you doing anything to wake up the other two? Are you getting breakfast on the beach? What is your morning plan?
I'm not gonna leave them, because then I know that Jean will punch me when she wakes up.
I was about to say, if Imric is not there when I wake up, hands are gonna be thrown.
Not gonna be a fun time. But I think I'll just let them sleep, and I'll just let them wake up naturally. I'll just sit here. watch the waves.
Yeah, you didn't have to
Y'all
wait long for
mysterious.
me to wake up. For Marin to wake up.
It's gonna be a while.
No, it's probably very quickly after the sunrise. You wake
Oh,
up.
sweet, perfect.
I feel like Jean would also be fairly quick after the sun comes up. And I feel like sun comes up, she realizes the sun is up, she looks over at you, she glares at you, and how noticeable are like the bags under your eyes? Like, can I tell that you stayed up all night?
No, I mean if I survived that Constitution check, I'd say like I may look still a bit groggy, but maybe that's just because I just woke up, you know?
She like wakes up and like within 3 seconds of waking up, goes to you, grabs I don't know if you have a collar or like the scruff of your shirt, and like pulls your face really close to hers.
Oh my god.
And I told you that we were not going to stay out here without a watch. What the fuck were you doing not waking me up?
I was watching. I was watching. I woke Marin up. Marin, weren't we keeping watch? It was a
Yeah, we
two.
were.
It
And
was a
Jean,
two
I
watch.
think it's really important for you to remember not to go after your friend like
It was,
that.
we thought you needed the sleep,
And
Gene.
as
It was a
someone,
two-person.
you hear a little bit like Miriam just being annoyed at this point because as someone who also got lifted up by Jeans once, and it's like, okay, let's get over that and come the fuck now,
Like,
please.
come on, haven't we gotten over this yet? And, Jean will like slowly let you down. Jean doesn't know how to say I'm sorry, so Jean's not gonna apologize. But she's just gonna look at you and she's gonna say, if we are working together, then we need to keep each other safe, and that includes you.
I get that, but we are also inside the town right now.
Yeah, we're not in some wilderness, Gene.
We are surrounded
Yeah.
by a tight wall.
I was about to say crimes happen in towns all the time, but Jean doesn't come from a town. How would she know that? She just glares. She just glares.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Uh, let's go get some breakfast, shall we?
Do you guys want to go to the tavern where our cart is? Or is our cart still in the shop? No, it's at a tavern, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Yeah, we can go get some
I think it's
breakfast.
the filthy xylophone. Um, and I know Jin wants to see Orbu at some point.
Ooh, yeah.
She does want to, but she's not bringing it up.
I don't know. We should make it a farewell, so we bring the card and go see her and get the fuck out of the town, or
I think.
somehow.
What do you want to do, Gene?
I feel like we established yesterday that I don't really know, and I didn't wake up to pray last night, so I didn't have a chance to meditate on it because I was sleeping all night.
Did your god speak to you?
It's not in my dream. I didn't reach out. I was asleep.
That you said that he would come in your sleep.
But I didn't pray. I was asleep. I wasn't ready.
But Gene, you said in your. This isn't my fault. Don't blame this on me.
I can blame whatever I want on you.
Blame breaking up on Orbital with me.
Oh, it wasn't a French accent. Wasn't a character.
Well, let's just go get breakfast in the cart. And let's go see if Orbital wants to talk. How about that?
Very well.
Just think about what you want to say when you see her.
Start your
boy.
meditating.
I have been thinking about what I want to say to her out of character for a month, and I don't know. I still don't know, guys.
That's funny.
Remember, we can always erase her memory.
Oh Jesus.
Yes, we did discuss that as a plan. It is an option.
Yes. But last resort. Last resort.
All right. So you guys go get some breakfast, and then you end up making your way to Elixir Enclave, which you know to be the home slash workplace of Orbal Doommal. As you knock on the door,
What do we still knock? Because it's a shop, right? Like
I mean,
did you not normally walk into shop?
It's up to you. Do you knock before walking in, or
Well,
you just walk in?
Well, we left a letter that
Not
says
in the
it's
past.
compatible. We left
Yeah,
a letter on the door.
saying that we'd repossessed it. So
True.
All right. So you just go in.
I feel like we just go in. I don't know. I feel like knocking doesn't feel right anymore.
I'm
Uh,
following
I mean,
Gene.
All
if
right.
we left
Oh
a
no,
note,
Gina's staring at the door like, oh my god, what do I do? Maybe she even says that, like, oh mon dieu, qu'est-ce que je ferai? Oh god.
Just. You got this, Gene.
You hear a voice from inside. If you're gonna come in, then come in.
all right. I open the door and I walk in and be like, "You got someone who wants to talk to you like pretty badly."
Welcome to
And
Elixir Enclave, apparently under new ownership. How
yeah,
can
hope you
I
like the name that we
assist
came
you
up with.
today? She says, quite annoyed.
I forgot what we got from her shop, but I pulled up like two healing potions that I had and just put it on her desk. I was like, guys,
Oh no, you
we
can
tried
keep those. They've been tainted by your betrayal and your apparent ownership and theft of my business. So those are yours, as the new
Yeah, okay,
owner,
fine.
apparently.
I mean, we are not the only people that got considered as betrayal.
Well, that's true. But I also didn't steal your home.
That's fine. My home's gone at this point, and maybe
Yeah,
hers too. And
that's
I don't know about
unfortunate.
it.
I'm not mad at you. I assume this was all her idea.
Oh, this is on me. No, Gina's just like standing, glaring, angry. No thoughts, head empty.
Well, what can I help you with? What do you need?
I pat Gene on the back.
Telepathically in Jean's head, I was like, "Don't talk about her brother."
But what if she wants to come clean?
Jean is going to try to like subconsciously like surreptitiously like take a deep breath, but with like without anyone noticing. But it's also like extremely obvious because like she big and when you, big person take big deep breath. It's not exactly subtle. Um. Uh. The first times that we met, I told you that I do not ask questions. But I have questions.
Okay.
What what was the purpose of the letter you wrote and who were you writing it to?
Hmm. She looks at you. What letter are you talking about?
Did we take it?
Oh.
I forget whether or not we discussed whether we took it or if we left it there.
We definitely took the flower at least.
Yeah, we took the flower, did we? I don't remember if we actually took the letter, but don't
We probably did.
If-
It makes no sense to take the letter.
it makes sense to take the letter.
It doesn't make sense to take the letter, I think, so
Oh.
I assume we didn't. But I'm pretty sure we took the flower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we took. It's just weird to take the flower and not the anyhow.
I think you
I
took
don't remember
everything.
what
I
it
think you
said.
took both.
Can we just
We took
assume that we
both?
took the flower?
I think you took both the flower and the letter.
Well, let's say that we have the letter and the flower, and I'm gonna either take them out or ask one of you guys to take them out and throw it on the table.
Both the letter and the flower?
Yeah, both of them.
Alex, please remind me if you have it on your record, like what the letters say. Because I don't think I was
So,
there
like,
technically.
my paraphrase of what the letter says was something like, "I'm sorry, but I can't let him die." Or, that's all I got. Or I can't let you kill him. Or I don't remember.
As you throw it down, she looks
Okay.
at it and says, "What's this? What do you expect me to do with this?"
If Marin is working on pulling out both of them, and he's also know what's on the letter, he'll just pull out the dahlia flower and he'll cast Druidcraft on it and make it more, alive, and just hand it to Orville.
That's,
I will leave the letter in the bag in the hall for now.
That is a beautiful flower. Thank you.
Orville, you
Your
you
favorite,
remember
if I
who
recall.
Hmm.
you remember who Sandor is, right?
Yes, my trollop of a sister-in-law.
No, that's Samar.
Sandor.
Oh, I get their names confused sometimes. My brain feels weird lately. Sandor.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Was
Out of
that?
character.
Was that? Grazrenu's boss? No, that was Casimir, I think. No, I don't know a Sandor. I don't know that name. Somar, I know. Casimir, I vaguely remember, but I don't know who the Sandor is. Who's Sandor?
I look to Jean again.
What?
You got this, Jean.
I don't got this. You all. I'm not sure whether the question was evaded or not understood, but are you telling me that you did not write this letter? That was in your house, in your room, upon your desk?
Well, the first question I have is why and when were you in my house, in my room, going through my things? That seems like a very strong invasion of privacy for only having one date. I mean, that seems like a lot, very fast. But no, I mean, this looks like it's in my handwriting, but I don't recall writing this.
Oh, right. She doesn't remember things.
For the
Damn it,
record, I did not give
Sandor,
her the
'cause
letter.
I need to know what this letter means. God damn it, we should have asked Sandor about it. I didn't. I thought she would know.
And for the record, I did not give Orville the letter. I did not take it out, unless one of you guys decide to.
We
Oh,
didn't take it out.
If we have it, then I would have asked for it to have been taken out. So
Yeah.
Well, fine. I will pull that letter out as well then.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna mention anything about, remind her, because clearly she doesn't remember her brother.
But she remembers her. Well, she wasn't there when I killed him.
Yeah.
So she doesn't. She can't forget something she never knew.
You guys are acting very strange. Was the night we had the other night really that bad? Is that what you came to tell me, that you don't want to do it again? Is that what this is about? I mean, that's fine. I just don't think the three of you needed to come and tell me that at one time. That seems a bit excessive.
clarification. Where have you been the last 24 hours?
Oh, I've been sick. I've been sleeping. I woke up this morning feeling much better. I think the fish we had the other night was bad or something.
Your fish is just not very good overall, I think.
Hey now, hey
Uh,
now, hey now. You
Hey, no.
watch yourself. Fish is a solid staple of the food pyramid, and sailors subsist on it for months at a time. Don't be insulting the fish in a fishing town. That's very wrong. Anyway, I think the fish was overcooked or undercooked, but it didn't sit well, and I've been ill for the last day or two, and I woke up this morning feeling much better.
Okay, so quick question then. If you have been here, how were we here and you weren't?
I'm a deep sleeper. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said,
Really?
the last thing I remember, I was with you guys. Well, the two of you, Marin. She kind of gives you a wink. I imagine you had yourself an experience. But anyway, I came back here, and I laid down, and I went to sleep, um, and then I woke up in my bed. I don't remember falling asleep in my bed, but I woke up in my bed. That happens sometimes, though. That's why I have a cot down here, and you see there is a cot over here by the fire. But sometimes I just fall asleep doing research, and you know, I don't know. I was with you, and then I came home, went to sleep, and was not well. And here I am, feeling much better.
Do you remember sending us to go check out your old home?
Hmm. I thought that was a dream. I guess I may have. I don't know. I don't know if I'd been dreaming or what the past couple of days, but you know, I have wild dreams sometimes. The storm god, um, enlightens me with a myriad of weather-based brain activity in my sleep sometimes. So, I don't know. If I've been known to sleepwalk, so if I did anything in my sleep, you know, it could have happened. I don't know. You do see, all of you as you're kind of looking at Orbital as her story is kind of like not making the most sense. You see what looks like a new tattoo that you didn't see before the times that you've gone with her and she came over and the experiences you've had with her. She has this new tattoo on her left shoulder. It looks like an eye that is currently closed.
Oh, creepy as fuck. Um, wait, did I notice that? Or like we all notice that?
You all can see it.
I
It's on the front of her shoulder. Yeah. And she's wearing basically like a cut off, like a sleeveless like worker's shirt and apron, but she has her arms free because one, they're huge, and two, fuck sleeves. So yeah, you can see this tattoo, which was not there before, and you've seen her in a strapless dress. You've seen her out fighting.
I was
You've
gonna say
never seen this before.
we've
Yeah,
seen her shoulders before.
yeah, you've
so.
seen her bare armed before, absolutely, and she
Yeah.
did not have this the last time you saw her. The last time you saw her.
Like Jean is you you've two. I mean, I'm sure all three of you can tell. Jean is having this like internal struggle of like, on the one hand, there obviously her story isn't making any sense, and we kind of know parts of why it isn't making sense, but also like not wanting to fuck things up by making things worse. And Jean is just kind of like analysis paralysis, just kind of like blue screening, like completely unsure what to do right now. Um,
I think first off, Orville, we're sorry for the little prank that we pulled. I can see how.
oh no, what? Where'd you go? Are you saying things?
Me?
Moon. Yeah, you got cut off.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It
Yeah.
wasn't just me.
hi.
Your voice went down and you did not come back at all.
No. Okay. Well, Orbo, the first. I'm I'm very sorry for the prank that we pulled. I think we thought it would be a lot funnier. I don't know. Sorry for saying that this was our place. That's all.
Oh,
Gene's thinking, like, in our defense, we thought you were gonna be dead. But, like,
I wasn't that sick.
I said I thought it. I didn't say it aloud.
Oh, okay.
we we were just having some fun. And I'm sorry if that's not really your sense of humor.
It was more just annoying because I had to explain to the bank why all of a sudden apparently I was going to be responsible for a loan but selling the business from under them or subletting. It was a really annoying day yesterday. Or
And we
afternoon.
spent it at the beach, guys.
Yeah, so
Or
if you could
does
not do
they-
that again, that would be great. And I had to call some of my customers who were expecting
Yeah.
deliver. It was just a lot of extra work I didn't need to do.
For the sake of clarity, the letter that we left there did not say mention the three of us. It just said the inevitable
inevitable
doom. And she doesn't know the name.
That's true.
Of inevitable
Although
doom.
although Emmerich did just admit to it, so
Yeah,
she just put two and
I'll
two
just
together.
I'll say it was us. Why not? She knows our name now.
All right, fine.
We are inevitable.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, at least we can agree on that part.
so you
The
just
doom
came,
part, not yet.
so you came to apologize. I appreciate that. Was there something else you needed, or what? I know it's only been a couple days since we've seen each other. I mean, are you trying to ask me on another date? Because the answer would be yes.
Really? It would still be yes after that. Sorry, out of character. Out of character.
I mean, it was.
I mean, all to her. We only just played this prank, and that's it.
Jean, like, oh god, poor Jean, man.
Are
She-
you still blue screening?
Yeah, is it like, are you still doing the dead computer noise?
If you are still blue screening, I'm gonna say
Dog.
something.
Go for it.
Well, I mean, is Jean gonna say something?
No,
Yeah.
Jean is still blue screening.
I was like, well, so our big friend here, she got got summoned, and we need to head on another duty at some point,
Oh.
very soon, very quickly.
Okay.
I
well,
think she has something she wants to express with you. We are not necessarily.
The pressure.
We
ah,
won't necessarily come by anytime soon.
so
the
this
probably
isn't
several years.
this isn't an asking me out on a second date visit. This is a
Breaking
hey,
up
it was fun, but we're breaking up visit. I see.
It's just letting you know. I mean, whatever you guys decide to do, it's up to you guys. I'm just.
Well,
You can tell that she doesn't express her feeling very easily. We're just here to help.
that's true.
And then I drag Enric out of the store.
So she walks up as you guys kind of. I'll put you guys over here just as you kind of. I'm gonna say that you guys just walk out the door and kind of stand there with it open. She walks up to you, and how tall are you, Jean?
Oh, it's in my notes. Please hold.
Please hold.
You're like 6'7" or 6'8", something like that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not quite 7 feet. I'm somewhere between 6.5 and 7 feet.
Okay. She walks up about the same height as you, maybe a couple inches bigger, grabs you by the hands, and says, Genevieve, my dear, mi amor, listen.
No!
What?
Listen. It's okay if you have somebody else. It was fun. I enjoyed our time together. Not all things can last. Some of the brightest fires burn so fast and they burn away, but they're never forgotten. I will remember our evening, our adventure. It was enchanting, and I will never forget you. So, don't feel any regret or anything bad about this experience. I certainly won't. Remember this with fondness. So, go take care of whatever you need to take care of. And if you return and wish to see me again, I will be here, but, you know, I will look back on our time with great joy. And then she kisses both of your hands and puts them down.
Okay, did the other two leave?
I think they just stood outside the door, but
I dragged Imre outside
Oh.
of the door
Yeah.
after I finished that statement, and then
Okay.
closed it back up. Whether we want to peek through the window is a different story, but yes, we are outside of the building.
I mean, you can hear her talking. She's not whispering, and the door's not like soundproof, so you can hear everything she just said.
I mean, yeah, she heard us outside the door in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm going to look her in the eyes, and I'm going to say, I do not deserve your affection. I killed your brother. If you would like satisfaction, I will give it to you.
She kind
You
of
told me not to, and I did.
she looks at you confused. Well. Huh. You know, this wouldn't be the first time he died. So.
What?
I wish you wouldn't have. But I mean, if you had to, you had to. Well, we'll figure it out. But I do think you should leave.
Jean just like nods, like stoically. Nothing else. Leaves.
The door closes and locks behind you, and then you start to hear a whimper and a cry from Orble.
Jean is just like shaking outside the door. Jean has been taught from a young age not to cry, and you can tell she wants to, but she is holding it back.
Like, yes, Gaiden, I know that's gonna help you. Not holding
Gaiden?
it here, but let it out.
Guidance to be like, let it out, sweetie, let it out.
You guys all heard that conversation. You heard the little whimper and cry from Orble, and now you see Jean just holding it back, holding it down, pushing it way down.
In Imric's head, you hear me telepathically. Like, you know, either via a letter or in a few years.
What?
I think we can leave her letter by the time we leave.
We can leave her letter?
Just try to explain everything.
Oh.
Explain everything about what just happened. Like, I don't want to make Sandor mad at us.
Yeah. Sure, we can leave it. I don't think that matters.
Jean looks at both of you and is like, and as she's trying not to cry, she's just like, why doesn't she want to kill me? That she should be killing me right now.
That's mercy, Jean.
And that's love. That's the emotion feelings that we all have, and you bury pretty deep inside you that stop you from doing certain things and make you do certain things.
I'm proud of you, Jean. That took a lot of guts. And you did the right thing.
I don't know if I did. And like that realization for Jean, like not knowing whether or not she did the right thing, is a little earth-shattering for her. There's a little bit of completely fucking with her worldview at this moment.
I mean, she gave you mercy, Gene. That's if there's anything you wanted to know what mercy is, that is it. And
I did not deserve mercy.
well,
I think we should go, and we can think about it on our way, wherever that we are going.
maybe we can pay it back for her.
Does she have a mailbox?
Yeah.
Can I put the potion that I stole in her mailbox?
If you want to.
That's the problem right now. Is I don't remember what we stole from her.
I'm keeping everything.
Um,
Sneeze my.
I need to go back to my
my
other note.
honestly, mine wasn't super useful. It was like a potion of changing colors, and like it could be useful. It just didn't seem like.
The potion of changing color was made by me,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
You made the one with the
Oh,
mushrooms
we made
has
that one.
the-
Oh, what did
Yeah,
I?
yeah, that's my potion.
Huh?
I remember a bunch of healing potion, and you probably used the one that has the advantage, and I still have the fire breathing one.
Did we take that from her?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
She makes potions. She'll be able to replace.
Yeah, she never. All right, if we can't think, if we go through our potions and I'm like, shit, I can't figure out which one was hers, then I will just.
Oh wait, okay, I found it. So the grocery list likely to be, holy shit, my handwriting is shitty. Likely to be. So we found one sea fortress. No, we found one of the things that's from your grocery list.
The voice boxes.
Yeah.
Didn't we get those from going fishing?
No,
Yeah.
and we got some others too at her
Yeah.
shop, I think.
She'll be fine, guys. She will
Okay,
be
she's fine. She's
Don't
fine.
worry about her.
Just breaking her heart more by stealing all her shit.
She has much bigger things to worry about.
I'm just gonna leave like 50 gold in her mailbox.
Okay.
Good, because I definitely don't have 50 gold.
You're gonna buy your way back to her heart?
I think we stole at least one healing potion from her.
50
Merchandise.
gold? 50 gold is a lot.
It's fine. I only have like 38 gold in me.
Potion. I'm not trying to buy her love. I'm just trying to atone in the only
Guys.
way Jean knows how.
Let's get out of here. She's literally cried behind the. Let's just.
I'm crying outside of the door. No, I'm not. I'm holding it in.
Okay. I guess I will lead the way for us to go pick up the card and pick up the card, and that's unless we need to like resupply, we will head out of the city, which has a lot of trauma, not for me, but mostly actually for me as well, for all of us in this case.
Okay.
Not sure that we are going at the moment, but let's just go.
I sort of just want to leave.
Okay.
Sandor will find us.
And you can
Yeah, I
also
know.
get a hold of Sandor too. You have sending, and you know what he looks like.
Yeah,
So.
he'll tell us.
So which
where-
way are you leaving the city? Because you came in via Meadsong over here. Let's see. Yeah, you came in from that way, from like where this X is. That's like the entrance that you guys came in from Cheesegate. So you guys are actually close to the exit you came in. So you guys came from this way. So you have this exit. You have the exit a little more southwest. In Meadsong, you have the one west, and you have one from the north side. Is there a specific way that you guys are coming in? Or going out, should I say? Are you just trying to get out as quickly as possible? Because that would be just going out the Cheesegate entrance near where you've been staying and where her place is.
Do you
I
guys
mean-
want to just heading out of the country?
The country.
Just going to Zephrix Empire, like just heading into that general direction.
I just, well, I don't know about the country. I would say we just leave it. Nothing is here for us, and Sandor will send us news on.
Okay. So you guys just want to leave Willand. All right. Certainly viable decision. Okay. So, any particular way you're going, or you guys are just kind of traveling just until something pops up?
Alex, just for the sake of, so I know my hometown is down here, but I left when it was destroyed. I was moved to some forest that I kind of learned my ability to differentiate.
Probably, if I have had to, you're very likely. I'll let you decide. So you either went to this section kind of here, in that general thing, but not across the border into the Twilight Lands, or kind of down in this section right here. So whichever of those you would prefer to have been transported to, that's up to you.
Okay, I will say this is kind of where I.
Yep, that general region, and you kind of moved around in there between the forests and stuff like that. Cool. All right. Yeah, for sure.
If I'm the one that's driving, I will kind of subconsciously heading towards that direction.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It's a very long trip there, but you can definitely just start generally going southwest. That's not a problem at all. Yep, you can be the one driving, no problem. And you can pray, and you can use your token. Is there anything specific that you are asking or focusing on?
I truly just want is there a better direction we should go? Like, what would allow me to do your will? Which direction allows me to do your will the best? Is all I want from this from this vibes of prayer.
The only vibes that you get back aren't anything specific to a direction or a person, but the vibes that you get back are like everything that you feel in regards to mercy and crying and forgiveness are the antithesis of the source of your power. So that you feel that being re-emphasized very firmly, like a spike in your spine. As you focus on this, you're just getting a stab and like drag down your back of this is not what you should be focused on. So your deific resource is not about those vibes.
God doesn't love me. Neither does Orville.
We don't like.
Nobody loves me.
We don't like a merciful bay. So, you start traveling for a little while, and you guys, I imagine that you at some point will probably stop for lunch. And as you stop for lunch, Imric, you get a message in your head, and it's from Sandor, and says, I can either. Hey, it's Sandor. If you couldn't tell by the voice, it's Sandor. There are a couple ways I can give you the information you want. I can either send you multiple messages over and over and over, 25 words at a time, or I can teleport you a scroll of sleep. You guys can all go to sleep, and I can just visit you in your dreams.
I don't want to sleep.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Eventually, Imric, you're going to have to sleep, or you'll just die of exhaustion.
Just give me the messages.
I think maybe you two can go to sleep and I will stay awake because I still try to betray him. I don't want him to read my mind.
That's true.
He did tell you that he could only read your minds while in his realm. So, in that space.
Yeah, but
is sleep his realm?
Sleep is just
Yeah.
sleep. He's just gonna. He'll tell you, I would cast the dream spell from my side and just visit you in your dreams and give you the message in conversational text. That's up to you.
Just message it. It's okay. We'll be okay.
Okay. So he.
Take the notepad.
So-
Notepad.
yeah,
Guys,
he-
guys,
Take notes,
I-
if
guys.
we get him to use all of his spells, sending spells, then we can
Oh,
use
yeah.
We can teleport there and kill him. If we get him to use all his spells doing this, we can teleport there and kill him.
Jesus.
that's certainly a theory.
This is genius, guys.
You don't know
We're-
if you know he's got scrolls. You don't know if he's got other ways that he's just casting sending to or not. But you know he's got magic.
Yeah, maybe there's like 100 sending stone laying around. And
it'll make him weaker at least.
I mean, you can
I'm not
certainly.
saying we should. For the record, I had
No. I still need to learn how to get eternal. So
We're-
we're not going.
we're in this MLM now. Like we're in the downline. We're
Yeah.
in.
We're here. But yeah, just said that I've got a notepad. I'm ready.
Listen,
All right. So I have a few different pieces of information that I have acquired over the last 24 hours since I've actually been putting in work. So first thing, the tome. Top of my priority list. At some point, should be the top of yours. However you wish to do it, it's up to you. I know where it was, and I know who had it, but I don't know where they are at this exact moment. I know that the group that it was with is a small group of 4, and they were in the middle of the Zephlax Empire in a city called Eldoria. Now, the contact I have there is with 2 different people. The most important being the leader of the town. You know, Valshun. Valshoon. So, Valshun, the leader of Eldoria, he and I have very similar interests. He is going about doing what I'm doing, almost the exact same thing that I'm doing, but for different reasons. He is utilizing life force from some, shall we say, volunteers to extend his own life as well. I need the life force to increase my total magic power to get to my own reality. So I'm not using it for immortality, I'm using it for a general, volume of magic, whereas he's using it for volume of life. So, keep that in mind. The other person that I also have a contact with, who is more of a criminal underground, overground kind of contact, is a tabaxi woman named Winter Moon. She also has a wizard at her beck and call called Warren Knackle. Here are all these names. So, those 3 are in Eldoria, and as far as I'm aware, they are also likely hunting this tome. And from what I've been told, all of them bar Valshun have had direct contact with the group who currently is in possession of this book. So, there's that. Something else which may be of interest to you. Your mother is alive. She, however, is quite far from here. And I assume you're probably still fairly close to Willand, maybe a little ways out, but you're free to go wherever you want. I don't care where you go. But either way, she's in the far side of the Twilight Lands. So, if you wish to find her, it's going to be a very long journey, and I can continue the hunt for her if you wish, but I utilized your blood to track where remnants of your blood might be, and obviously I found Vosgeat, which had male genetics of your blood located there, so I assume that's where your father lives. And then I found your maternal DNA on the far, far side of the world in the Twilight Lands. So.
Okay, which one of these four things is the city in the Zaflex Empire?
Eldoria. The other are
Oh,
people. So Valshun is the leader of Eldoria. And then Wintermoon is a criminal underlord overlord, and Warren Knackle is her wizard associate. So the two in the middle are a duo. The bottom is the name of the city, and the top one is the leader of the city.
Okay, and my dad is at Eldoria?
Imric's dad is in Vasquet, and his mom is in the far Twilight Lands. So that's the second.
Her mom, not my mom.
Yes, correct.
That's very exciting.
That's the second thing. Well, we're getting there, Jonah. Don't worry. And then says, as far as Marin is concerned, since I'm assuming you're writing this and then verbalizing all these things outward to your party.
Yeah. I'm like a translator.
Yes. Marin's family, from what I could find, are also alive. They're a little bit more hidden. I don't have quite as strong of a sense of the specific of where they are, but it looks like both of Marin's parents are also I think it feels like they're on the northern portion of the Twilight Lands, maybe close to the Zeflax Empire, somewhere around here. I'll draw a little circle for you. Somewhere around like there is where I'm getting the sense. It's not as honed in. It's kind of in that big space area. They feel like they're there, but they feel the blood tracking feels like it's together. So they're somewhere up there, but there's something blocking it. There's a lot of other magic or natural barriers that are kind of impeding that. They have some type of protection keeping them, or it could also just be that they're trying to remain hidden to not have what happened at the island, which was, again, my fault, happen out there. But yes, so those are the information I've gathered in the last 24 hours. But yes, I'm sure I will have more work for you. In the meantime, I actually have a couple things that I'm working on that I will send your way, but I told you I would find information on where the tome might have been, and also I figured, seemed like you were looking for someone, and I feel like I owe Marin, I have a responsibility to help him find his family that I kind of dispersed. So,
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You see Marin shrug his shoulder a little bit. Just tell him that we are heading our way to Eldoria, maybe.
Okay.
He has nothing to say to me?
True, I guess.
I let him have an extra snack on grass menu before killing him, and he doesn't even have anything to say to me. Not even, hi, Jean, how are you?
Tell Jean that that in case you do go and visit her, I wiped Orbel's memory of the event, so if she wishes to continue dating, she can, without any hesitation.
Yes, it would have been nice to know beforehand, bucko!
Thanks, Sandor.
Alright, well.
Don't even tell me. Don't even relay that part to me. I don't want to hear
it.
The words are just coming. I'm not thinking about what he's saying. Man.
You're the translator.
Yeah, he's talking fast. I gotta get it.
He's gotta get it out. Alright, well. I will, I'll contact you in the coming days with more information as it comes up and things that I need, so, good luck. And if you find, research participants, feel free to send them my way.
Yep.
All right, bye. Click.
Bye bye.
The alright bye was a separate.
Yep. It
It
waits
was
for like
exactly.
it's like 60 seconds later and you hear, all right, bye.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, I guess I will turn the head off the card and start heading wherever I need to be heading.
All right.
We.
180 turn on the route that we are heading.
So where are you guys headed now?
We could go-
Eldor, do we have
Eldoria?
Eldoria on
Eldoria?
our map? Is there like a route heading there, right?
You can get onto one of the major routes to get towards there. I'd have to draw it on here. It's not drawn on here. But you do know that you're going to have to cross the border from the Principality of Fae over to the Zephlax Empire. You know that with the magic of the Fae that you've seen and it being a little bit more strange in this area, you know that the Zephlax Empire is more of that traditional humanoid, lower kind of magic area. You know the Twilight Lands are equivalent in that to like the Shadowfell and the Plains of Shadow, and Vosgate is just a weird place that not a lot of people know a lot about.
It's just a weird place with a bunch of weird guys.
Where is Eldoria on the map? Like, if Alex, you don't mind showing
Oh.
it.
I'll have to draw it on there. I have it on my other map. I don't have it on this one, so I'll compare it to my other map, and then I will add it to this one once we're done. So,
Okay.
but it's like it's towards the middle. It's a pretty decent ways travel for you guys though. I'll have to calculate how far the distance of it is, but it'll be some time.
Okay.
And then
I'm
actually,
just gonna make some annotation here.
you're good. I'm gonna draw this little draw a little circle down here since you said you were gonna be from like this area down here. That can be like the region that you moved to, and up here can be like your parentals. So, cool. All right. Well, since we have a direction for now, and you have kind of a thing, kind of a goal, you're heading towards Eldoria to find out more information about this tome that he wants. You know, we'll see what happens. So,
How long is the traveling, do you know, from now?
I'm gonna have to do some math, but my guess is gonna be a few weeks at least.
Okay.
So, but I'll have to figure out the math, and then I will know better next time. But unless there's anything anybody wishes to do right now, I think that's a good place for us to call it for the week.
Just to get a vibe check from Ginger and Moon, do you guys want to do some mission along the way, or do you just want to head to the town?
Well, to
Like,
me,
do some
that's
mission to
not,
make
like,
money.
where are we right? Like, we don't. I feel like I don't know enough about the geography, and I'm not trying to say this against. Like Alex said, he would give us a heads up, but like, if like I don't. Jean is definitely not thinking about like doing side quests along the way.
You're basically
Unless they're like
you're
directly
basically
in the
going
way.
you're basically going like that. 'Cause
Like
if I recall, I'm pretty sure I put Eldoria kind of either on this E or on this E, and I can't remember which one because it's on my other map. So,
it's on an E.
I'm pretty sure it's on one of these E's. But yeah, you guys are going pretty much like directly across borders in the country. So,
Oh yeah.
but that's all the information I have
We
right
should
now.
travel-
That could change.
We should use our travel back to Sondor and be like, can you teleport us closer?
Yeah.
It feels. I know that we can
Well-
only use that once a week, but it feels like such a funny way to travel across. Be like, hey, Dad, can you drive us?
Yeah.
Well, the
I'm
thing
more
is,
than happy.
teleport
yeah.
also works with your cart too, so you can teleport your horse and car with you. So.
Yeah, I'm also saying that like this, because I love to travel with our car, but if we need to quickly deliver ourselves to somewhere, I can just turn into a great eagle. Well, I can summon great eagle and transport
That is
us.
true.
I can't turn into a great eagle yet, but
At level 8 you can.
yeah, and it's just, give it another 20 sections before I get there.
Hmm. But yeah, that's where we're at for now. And I will make some map adjustments so that we know specifically where everything is for accuracy for next time. And we will continue on the path of you guys being villains. Here we are.
Today did not feel like a very villainy day.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that like we didn't sit on the beach plotting murder.
Great job, guys. Avoid.
Well, I mean,
Hawks
we go back to a lot of. I still want to know what Imrix wants is up to at this point, and you guys kind of know what I'm up to at this point already. It's-
Wait, what? What?
no, like me as a player want to know what you're up to, just so like we can.
Dude, I thought I made it clear. I want to live forever, dude.
Oh,
want
okay.
that immortality.
No.
And Sandor's like the first person who's shown that to me, so I'm like, okay, I'll hop on
Was
this.
that like always
bandwagon.
your goal?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
do not want to die.
Neat.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
All right.